Ladies and gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, we have an announcement to make here at the President Chip channel. We have hit 230 subscribers, and we have also come to a point in our Jack's here, by the way. What's up, Jack? We've come to a moment in time where the Georgia Bulldogs, as you might or may not know, my favorite college football team, are undefeated and are going to the SEC championship game to face Alabama. Now I'm gonna have my fellow fans in the chat join in a second, but I do want to say this one thing right here. All this week, whether and I know the Bama fans, they probably got work right now, so they ain't gonna come on here yet. But when they do, I'ma spit my facts. Cause trust me, I'm not holding back this week. This week leading up to this game, I don't care. I don't care, bro. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go in. I'm gonna go in because your team, you're not ready for this. You're not. You're not. You're just not ready. Georgia's coming for you. Sorry, they just are. But I'm gonna save my best rant for Friday. But I'm gonna say some stuff right now, and it's regarding what happened yesterday. Alabama played Auburn last night, and Auburn should have won the game. Simple as that. Auburn should have won the game. Auburn should have won that game. And the fact that they didn't win that game is some bull. You escaped that game by the thinnest of margins. They had one job and they couldn't do it. That's why you won the game. The other team lost. You didn't win. The other team lost. Auburn lost the game. You didn't win. Just like how you guys didn't lose against Tennessee last year. You didn't lose that game. Sorry, Tennessee didn't win that game. You lost the game. You lost it because of the penalties and mistakes that you made in that game against Tennessee. You lost the game. Tennessee didn't win it. Same thing here. You didn't win this game. Auburn won the game. Sorry. Oh my god. I'm ranting so hard. I can't even get my words out. Auburn lost the game. Auburn lost that game. They had it in the bag. They lost. They lost, man. They lost. Simple as that. And you escaped. You got lucky. You survived. Auburn threw the game. They just didn't know how to win the game because Auburn's a sorry program, man. Auburn's a poverty team, as Beam says. They're a poverty team, and yeah, Bama didn't win. Auburn lost. That's basically it. So don't for a second think that this means anything. Matter of fact, you said that your team was on fire. You said you were on a hot streak. Guess what? Hot streak's gone now, huh? Hot streak is gone because you didn't beat Auburn convincingly. You beat him on a final play that you shouldn't have even done anything on. It was at the 28-yard line, and the Auburn cornerbacks, the safeties, the cornerbacks, the entire defense, all they had to do was defend, was cover, not let anything go past the goal line. But that's exactly what they did. They allowed Milrow the time to go throw it, and the guy was there. The receiver was there. He was open. That was bullshit. You got away with it. You've gotten away with it too many times this year. Trust me, Georgia's not gonna let you get away with it. You're done. It's over. So, it, you guys are done for. So yeah, just get ready for a loss. Just put that in your minds. Cause I don't want y'all to be disappointed now. I don't want y'all to be disappointed. Here's the link, by the way, y'all. I don't want y'all to be disappointed because if y'all start getting your hopes up after that, then shit, man, you're in for a rough one. Cause come Saturday, y'all are done. Trust, it's over. You got no shot, not a single one, not a single chance. And sorry, I'm just making sure. Yeah, I got the time right. This Saturday at 1 p.m. It's over. It's over. And I'm sure when Dale and the other guys get in here, they're gonna agree with me. This shit. Oh, there he is. Brad Mateo. What's up, man?
What's up, brother?
Yeah, we're in for we're in for a good game this weekend. We're gonna beat their ass, huh?
Bro, it's yeah. I don't think it's gonna be a problem.
Yeah, I mean, 27-24.
You know what I'm saying? So Bama fans talk shit about how Georgia struggled against Auburn. We beat Auburn. Y'all didn't beat
Yeah,
Auburn. Auburn beat Auburn, bro.
yeah.
Facts.
Um, it was what was he? It was at the 28-yard line, right?
Dude, it
How
was
did these
fourth and 30.
men?
It was fourth and go from the 31-yard line, bro.
Jesus, man. It was 4th and goal at the 30-yard line, and they didn't do anything.
Dude,
They
pull the
could.
guy
They had one
down.
job.
You know what? Get a pass interference call, bro. It's only 15 yards in college, man.
Exactly.
I mean, come on, bro. You think Georgia's gonna do some shit like that? Come on, man.
No. It's gonna be pretty easy. I mean, I think personally, I think personally, based with this game, their momentum has been shut down because now they had a close game, and
What was Mildew? Six
our
for
team
like
is on the
20.
high.
What was Mildew's stats? Like 16 for 26 or some shit like that? Look it
It
up.
was some dumbass
16 for
shit.
26. 16 completions out of 26. I think. I don't know. I may be wrong. I don't know. But
Let me make sure this shit is correct. Let me check out the stats real quick. Player stats. All right, Jalen Milroe was 16 for 24, and he threw for 259 yards and 2 TDs. So all right, Georgia Bulldogs. But yeah, he completed 16 out of 24.
yeah, that's not that good.
No, it's not against Auburn.
Not against Auburn. Which I mean, we could probably say same thing about Carson Beck. Carson Beck,
Yeah.
that was the worst game. That was the worst game of the year for Carson Beck, man. Can we all agree on that, man?
Yeah, that was terrible last night. I don't know what in the actual fuck went on last night, but it happened. It's whatever.
Right. Yeah,
And to be fair, we have to give Georgia Tech some credit. They came out to play.
Hey, man. Hey, Georgia Tech played their ass off, bro.
Yeah. Hey, Auburn did too. Which is why they should have won the game. But
yeah. Well, you know what? And I've been saying for the last few weeks that Mildew's not going to run on Georgia, but god damn, that Georgia Tech quarterback ran on our ass, bro. He ran on us, bro.
matter of fact, Dale, I think that's the only thing he can do.
Dude, but we can't let Mildew do that. We can't let Mildew do that, bro.
All you say Auburn sucks and Bama barely won, so GA excuse. What? Bro, Auburn does suck. What? Auburn lost to New Mexico State the week before. But Bill, right? I got your owner. I got your literal master on the screen right now.
Yeah, Bill.
Slow your roll.
Bill, let's be so for real. Auburn is not a good team. Auburn lost 31-10 to New Mexico State at home. New Mexico State beat Auburn by more points than you guys did in the same stadium. Stadium.
Georgia
and
Tech
yes,
and
Tech
Auburn
does suck. And yes, Tech does suck. Let's get that facts. Georgia Tech is garbage. But at the same time, I'm taking Georgia Tech over Auburn if they play.
Yeah, no, same here. I'm not just saying that, by the way.
Now,
after what we saw against New Mexico State.
Now, again, you don't go 11-1 and be a shit team. Bama's a good team. Let's get that straight. They're a top 10 team. But even if they were to beat Georgia, they need way too much help to make the playoffs. They're not a playoff team this year. That's just facts. We see it week in and week out. Their best 3 performances have been against 3 teams with shit defenses.
And look what happened when you played a good defense. Look what happened when you played a good defense. Look what happened when you played a good defense. You know what? Discount the last touchdown because that was some BS. You only put up 20 points.
Now, did Georgia barely beat Auburn? Yes, but Georgia beat Auburn by 7. Bama beat Auburn by 3.
On a
Now
miracle play.
let's look at another common opponent, right? Georgia at home beat Ole Miss like what, 52-7 or some shit?
Yeah, we put a 50 piece on their ass.
You guys at home beat Ole Miss 24-10. Looking at
26-10,
all the common opponents and the way Bama has performed all season. Now, Bama's a much better team than they were when they lost to Texas, but the way Bama has performed this season and even now, to me, I am confident in saying that Georgia will beat Bama by at least 10 points.
Listen.
And I'm extremely confident that if Michigan and Bama play, Michigan would easily win by at least 21.
And listen, Bill, if we don't have anything to talk about, then get on this call and speak your piece, bro. The link is up. But what I'm trying to say is if you're so high and talking so much about how your team is on a high and your team is doing good, your team has done is on fire because of previous performances, and then this shit happens.
Look,
where was the momentum?
Hold on. At the end of the day, none of this matters because Georgia and Michigan are both 12-0 and Bama is 11-1. That speaks for itself.
Exactly. And Georgia's gonna beat Bama.
Facts.
It's gonna be maize blue and red and black national championship.
And if you guys want to show my name real quick, obviously Michigan is gonna beat Iowa. Trolling Iowa this week. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, you see Fox trying to hype up the Big Ten championship like it's gonna be any game.
To be fair, Fox is the Big Ten conference is like the Fox conference, so I get it, but it's not gonna be close. It won't be close.
They're just trying to get viewers, man. You know, every network does that shit, bro. Come on.
Yeah, exactly.
No, I don't have a problem with it. It's just kind of funny. Like, we all know what the outcome of that game is going to be, guys. It's like trying to promote a movie where you know.
All right, so Bill, we're not going to be licking Bama's ass or boots or whatever you want to say because, yeah. Hey, Beam, you said Blake Corum was going to have a legacy, but he only had 88 yards. Yeah, I will be true. Blake Corum, he still played well, but he didn't play as good as I thought he would. But overall, that win by my team, my Michigan Wolverines, yesterday, that was a all-around team win, right?
Yeah,
all-around team win. So I'm still not mad about it.
We got our exclusive on the field analysis who's at every game this year. Georgia Bulldogs, how you doing?
Hey, Georgia Bulldogs, are you doing in-person scouting for UGA? No.
I wish.
Mario. Oh, wait a minute. UGA will dog stomp Michigan in the playoffs.
Hey, Mario, chill out. Nah, Mario, chill the fuck out. Listen, I respect Georgia, and I am a Michigan fan, but we're going to be so for real. Georgia could beat Michigan, and Michigan could beat Georgia. It can go either way.
Facts.
Hey, yeah. Hey, whoever tries to tell me
it's Georgia and Michigan, then it's everybody else.
Yeah. Whoever says that the Georgia Michigan game is going to be like 2 years ago, unless it's me trolling, it's not true.
Outside of the purpose for trash talk, then no. You know what I mean? Like, if we're talking actual football, then yeah. How is Michigan going to beat UGA? Being physical, capitalizing on mistakes Georgia can make, right? Outperforming when we need to outperform, passing when we need to pass, running when we need to run. Like, we put respect on my team, bro. We did not just go beat a top 2 Ohio State team for this bullshit.
Wait a minute. One thing I have to push back on that is Michigan is not going to out physical Georgia, bro.
I'm not saying Michigan would out physical Georgia, but I'm saying being physical when we need to be physical, because we're not Ohio State. We're not going to be soft. You know what I mean?
Right. But anyway, here's some facts for goddamn, what's his name? The Alabama guy. What's his name?
Bill Valentine, Jeff Roy.
Bill Valentine.
What's up, Jeff Roy?
Bill Valentine. Bill Valentine. Here's some facts for you. 29 in a row. Longest streak in the SEC. 3 seasons 12-0. No team in college football has ever done that. Michigan may have won 1,000 games, but Georgia is the first team in college
1,001.
football. In college football, go 12-0, 3 straight seasons in a row. Suck on that, bro.
Hey, and by the way, and Bill, before you go ahead, because I know the comments about to come up that say that you were the last team to beat us before that streak ended, or before that streak started. You're not gonna be the one to end it on Saturday. There it is. Oh my God, he said it.
Bama will not be playing spoiler for Georgia Streak. The team that'll be playing spoiler for Georgia Streak will be my Michigan Wolverines.
Exactly.
And Jeff Floyd. I have no argument. I'm pretty sure Georgia Bulldogs and no argument against the season.
That's
this
facts,
is true.
But
we're talking about this.
We're talking about now. Yeah, we're talking about now. Like, don't sit around saying, but Bama has more national championships, because then that's an all-time discussion. If we're talking about this season, it's this season, right?
Who fucking cares? Dude, we're talking about the present. Live in the past, Bill Valentine. All Alabama fans, live in the fucking past, bro, because that's all y'all got, bro.
So do Ohio State fans.
Yeah. That's all y'all got. You like my grandma, bro. You living in the fucking past, bro. Get the fuck out of here.
The only thing that makes Ohio State fans worse than Bama fans is because they don't use all of history. They nitpick history, acting like that matters, when if they want to use all of history, it just comes out that they ain't the thing. Same.
Exactly, baby. Exactly. Facts.
Ohio State fans have a couple of excuses floating around, which is bullshit. It's football illiterate. But one of the things they like to do if they don't have an excuse is, in the last 100 years we have a winning record against Michigan. Okay, all time Michigan has a winning record against Ohio State, and since 2020 Michigan's undefeated against Ohio State.
Hey, Beam.
What?
In about 5 seconds, I might send you to the back room so you can go cook Bill Valentine the check, because this man just said, y'all geniuses keep the faith like we don't. Like, bro, you need to be the one keeping the faith. Who's the favorites on Saturday, bro? Dang.
Hey, man, listen. I want Bill to come up here so I can cook him,
No,
hey, that's even better. That's even better.
I want to hear this shit.
God. Demetrius, I want my damn apology. Where the fuck is my apology? Talking Purdue was going to beat Michigan. Ohio State was going to beat Michigan. Where the fuck is my apology at? We came out. We punched Purdue in the mouth. We punched Penn State in the mouth. Punched Maryland in the mouth. Punched Ohio State in the mouth. I want my apology from you. Fuck Bill right now. I want my apology from you.
All right. Well, again, the max callers we're gonna have is 4. So y'all.
I'm not even a Georgia fan, Jeff. I'm a Michigan
fan.
I just know football.
I'll back out. I'll back out if Bill wants to come on and talk to Beam. I'll leave.
Demetrius,
I want to hear
Demetrius, you cannot sit here and talk asinine like Purdue is going to beat Michigan and Ohio State is going to beat Michigan, and then we go out and smack Purdue across the face and smack Ohio State across the face and smack all these teams across the face and smack 2 top 10 teams across the face without our head coach, mind you, right? You can't sit here and say all that and then not apologize. Apologize, damn you. I want my damn apology because you were wrong and now you got to own up to it.
Well, here's the thing is, the hell is Michigan is a bag of ass. Michigan will get skull drugged by any SEC team.
Chip, you don't mean that. Stop it.
No, I'm reading. That's what Bill says.
Bill, you are stupid as fuck. You are stupid as fuck, Bill. You know damn well Michigan would smack not only you, but Auburn. We would beat Auburn by more than y'all did. Y'all did not smack Ohio State. Y'all barely won. We led the entire game. Yeah, we only won by 6 points, but they're a top 5 fucking team. Right?
Look at that. Hey guys, look at the screen real quick. Look at that. Look at the color.
Ohio State's a top 5 team. But guess what? Ohio State never led a single second in that game. We smacked Ohio State across the damn face for 3 years in a row. And you said Ohio State was going to beat us. And even worse, you said Purdue was going to beat us. Where's my apology? Stand on your word. Be a man and stand on your word and admit when you're fucking wrong. Put respect on my damn team's name.
Damn, Demetrius is a Georgia fan. Don't kill him either. Jesus.
Nah. I'm cool with Georgia, but fuck Demetrius. He need to give me my damn apology. Stand on your word. Be a
He's
man.
saying, do you
Y'all
want a cookie
for being a soft Ohio State? I want an apology because you were fucking wrong. You were wrong. Saying this and saying that. Oh, you're gonna lose to Ohio State. Oh, you're gonna lose to Purdue. And then when we come out and smack them across the face, and when you're wrong, and I'm like, I want an apology. Now you want to back out and not be a man. Be a fucking man. I'm younger than you, and I stand on my shit. Stand on your shit, be a man, and apologize. Bro said fuck Michigan.
Well, there's his answer. Yeah, that's his answer.
Demetrius, you is not a man. You is a boy. You a little boy. Stand on your shit and apologize and admit when you're fucking wrong. Put respect on my damn team's name. You are a hot dude. Bill, I have owned you every single time we've gotten an argument. I know football more than you do. So don't start this, Bill. Don't start this, Bill. Y'all got everybody's playbook.
Hey, Demetrius.
We did not even have their fucking signs nor their playbook. And hey, I said this on Twitter. Hold on. I said this on Twitter. All right. Look, I don't care that the fuck we cheated. We did cheat. But it wasn't a level 1 violation. All right. It's normal protocol in the pros. And if you got a problem with it, fucking beat us. You don't be this dominant 3 years in a row completely because of cheating and in-person scouting. I am sorry. That is not facts. Demetrius, just fucking apologize and stand on your fucking word. You have disappeared since Michigan beat Purdue, and now you want to show up and not stand on your word.
Hey,
now you don't want to stand on your fucking word. Stand on your fucking word and be a man.
Hey, Demetrius, real quick, because Georgia boys want to say something. I want to tell you something right now. I will ask you a question. Do you think if Michigan had not been accused of these things, or sorry, had not done the things they had been accused of, because there's no doubt they did do them, they would have the same success? Like, you don't think this success would have happened?
I am not a big old baby, Bill. I just spit facts. I'm passionate about my damn team. And my damn team actually shows results on the field, unlike fucking Bama. We actually beat the bad teams, unlike you guys, because we've beaten bad teams while y'all struggle. You didn't beat Auburn. Auburn lost. There's a difference.
I think that even without this, I think Michigan still has the success.
Facts. And listen. I'm not gonna sit here and act like we didn't cheat, but here's the facts. Look, Michigan cheated, but it's not a level 1 violation. It's a rule the NCAA has been thinking about removing since 2021. And what they did is normal protocols in the pros, in the NFL. Have a problem with it? Beat us and do something about it. Simple. You don't dominate like this purely because of in-person scouting. You don't. I'm sorry. Does it help? Of course. Why else will we do it? But at the end of the day, we have simply been better, and that's 99% of the reason as to why we won like we have. Suck my left fucking nut.
Damn.
So, Demetrius, stand on your word. You said Purdue was going to beat us in the big house. You said fucking Ohio State was going to beat us. And then when we come out and we kick their fucking ass, you want to be like, oh, you only beat Ohio State. Oh, you only beat Purdue. Fucking stand on your word like a damn man. Most Georgia fans at least have fucking class, like Chip, Georgia Bulldogs, and Dale here. You got no fucking class. You're like fucking Bill, a fucking delusional fucking dickhead.
Bill Valentine, who has the longest winning streak in the SEC now, bro? Put it up on the screen. Type it. Type.
How many top 25 wins does Michigan have this year? We have two. We have two. Okay. And what does that mean? We've beaten the teams in front of us. I'm asking for a personal fucking apology to my damn team because Demetrius said we would lose to fucking Purdue and Ohio State. And then when come out and win.
Hey, hold on. I want everybody to be quiet for a second because I got to respond to this directly. Bill, please, bro. Bill. This is what I'm talking about. That sentence right there made no sense. We ask you for thoughts and opinions. All you do is troll. You wonder why we don't take you seriously in terms of when you try to make a good point, we can't listen because then you just make shit like this. Listen, what you are saying,
Bill
Demetrius is
Valentine,
doing this too.
Bill Valentine, go back to KB Black, bro. Go on, man.
No,
Just
no, no,
go.
no, 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 no. Let's let Bill stay. I'm just trying to say, like, I need facts. I need facts presented to the table from your side of the argument because I want to know why Bama could beat us. I want to know. Please tell me. Please tell me what y'all have that we don't. I want to know. I want to know, but I haven't heard nothing from you yet. And all you do with Beam is you just come at him, calling him a dummy. You call him young, whatever the fuck you say.
When
I want to
proven
hear
him
facts.
wrong every single time. I got the facts. I got the facts. We didn't even cheat. We didn't cheat this time against Ohio State. Let that be known. Let that be known. All right? We didn't cheat against Ohio State. So just be a man and admit that you're wrong.
Can y'all still hear me?
Admit that you're wrong. Yeah, I'm saying apologize,
Well, hey.
but that doesn't necessarily mean say sorry. Just admit that you were fucking wrong about my Michigan Wolverines and put some respect on our damn name.
Jesus, man.
We did not go out there without our head coach and beat 2 top 10 teams for this bullshit from you dumbasses. Get either no football or stop watching.
Guys, come on. Michigan just beat the number 2 team in the country and their rival.
Put some
Look,
respect
look.
on my damn
Look.
team's name.
Listen. Michigan would run through every SEC team except Georgia. Michigan would beat every team in the SEC except Georgia right now, today, tomorrow.
They
Missouri.
I'm
Missouri
not
would give them
denying
trouble.
the cheating. I'm not denying the cheating, Bill. That's not what I'm denying.
No,
I don't give
Missouri would
fuck
not be
all
Michigan,
about the
Chip.
cheating. But at the end of the day, when you're going to sit here and say Purdue's going to beat Michigan, at the end of the day, when you're going to say Ohio State's going to beat Michigan, and Michigan comes out and smacks both of them across the fucking face, where neither team led at any point in both games, I want some damn respect. I want someone to admit when they're fucking wrong and be a man.
There's no team. There's no team today, except Georgia, that in the SEC that could beat Michigan.
Ooh, okay. Hey, Demetrius, you saying that Michigan would not beat Bama or Missouri? Let me tell you why they
Michigan
would.
would beat
Missouri
Bama by
would.
3 touchdowns, and then Mizzou, that would give us a slight challenge, but we would still win by at least 10. That's
Yeah,
just
and
fact.
I think
Watch football games, and you'll understand football.
31-24 is not ass kicking. It was 30-24, but yeah, okay, that's true.
Did Ohio State lead at any point in the game? Chip, you watched the same game I did, right? Did Ohio State lead at any
No.
point in the game?
Michigan had that game under
Michigan led
control
it.
the whole
We
way.
had the game from start to finish. Sure, the final score wasn't necessarily ass kicking, but as a top 5 team, never led against us. Think
Dude,
about that.
It was,
Think about
dude,
that.
Look, it was number 2 against number 3. What the fuck do y'all want? Y'all want a blowout or what, man? Come on.
Jesus, guys, not every top 4 game team is gonna be like TCU, Georgia. Jesus, man.
Now I know what I can do.
Think
now.
about that. We kicked fucking Ohio State's ass. Yeah, maybe not necessarily scoreline wise, but they never led at a single point
Hold on.
this game.
Hold on, Georgia Bulldogs. What were you trying to say, bro?
I know what I can do now when we're live streaming and I'm at the game, so I can turn my camera on. That way I can see what like when I'm at the Atlanta game. I mean the Alabama game this Saturday. I'll join the live and turn my
Just
camera
don't show
on. That way.
Just don't show the field. You can show the stands though. Don't show the
Yeah.
field.
No,
If
we
you
can't
show
do
the
that.
field, we get canceled. Yeah, we
Yeah,
get shut down.
that shit fucks up.
But yeah, no.
And like I told KB, and I know, and I won't tell Bill too. Like I told KB, don't be scared now because your daddy's tough for Grandpa.
Right?
Alright.
And
I'm just not going to deal with
Daddy
Demetrius.
Kirby Smart going after Grandpa Saban.
Listen, Demetrius and Bill are one and the same, just delusional fucking
Beam,
dumbasses.
let me
I'm
be-
being so for real.
let me be a representative for you. Let me be your lawyer when it comes to Demetrius, because Demetrius, we're both Georgia fans. We respect each other. You know, we have some good calls here and there. But I personally think you're not showing enough respect to Michigan. I think you should show some respect to
Put
Michigan
respect
because of
on
what
my
they've been
damn
doing.
team.
And listen, I understand the cheating, right? But y'all have to understand that the thing that the rules that they broke, is a rule that has been considered strongly by the NCAA to be gotten rid of. So I personally don't think that you should go that hard on them for these
If
accusations.
we were
and for the
paying recruits $1 million to come to Michigan, all right, fine, I get it. What we did is normal protocol in the pros, in the NFL. Ask any person who's played in the NFL, everyone would say that is normal protocol. And since 2021, when Michigan started this strain of dominance, the NCAA has been thinking of getting rid of it.
Okay, so Mario's saying I just can't see Michigan even being close to UGA.
See, and that's
now,
a fine
I
opinion.
want to believe that, but
That's a
I
fine
don't know.
opinion. But
GA is
Demetrius
coming to
pisses
help.
me off here because he's saying Bama and Mizzou would beat Michigan. Bama and Mizzou aren't even the same league as Michigan this year.
Right?
Bill, you better not run on Saturday. Talk about chump.
Michigan
Mario
is not
saying
good, period.
Demetrius.
They are the new
I'm
Notre
leading
Dame
in-
of the playoff. Okay, Demetrius. You don't make 3 playoffs in a row and not be
Beam.
good. I'm sorry.
Beam, he's just trying to make you upset, bro.
No, I know, but he
Demetrius,
generally
I'm leading-
pisses me off. He disappeared after we beat Purdue, and then he wants to show up and talk shit. No, stand on your shit, be a man, and admit when you're fucking wrong.
Okay. Well, so Demetrius, here's why I know you think that's like a strong statement, but you have to understand that Notre Dame never had the ability to even have a shot at winning the Natty. This year, Michigan has a legitimate chance to take it all home. Notre Dame never did that. And by the way, let's also remember, Notre Dame didn't have the resources. Notre Dame couldn't do anything. They didn't have the good coach. I'm sorry, bro. Yeah. You can't call them the new Notre Dame. It's like, what?
And Mario, again, that's a respectable. See, the thing with Mario is, while I disagree with him, I can respect him, right? Because he does have respect for my team. Demetrius here is just blatantly disrespecting my team, and that's why I'm fucking angry. You don't say we're going to lose to a trash-ass team like Purdue, and don't say we're going to lose to little sister Ohio State. Then we go out and smack both of them across the face, and then you go no-show when we smack Purdue, and then come back when we beat Ohio State, and then not expect me to confront your ass. And then when you back away like, oh, you want a cookie for being Ohio State? You want a cookie for being Purdue? No, I want you to admit when you're wrong and be a fucking man.
Wait a minute. Who's Demetrius? Who's his team? What team is he?
He's the one to lose to a Georgia fan.
Oh, come on, Demetrius, bro. I'm a Georgia fan. Demetrius, I'm a Georgia fan.
Bro, every team in the playoffs we're talking about. No, you're just wrong. You are just wrong. Why don't you admit that Michigan wasn't playing? When have I denied the cheating? When have I denied the cheating? All I said is the cheating we've done isn't a level 1 violation.
Jesus. Hey, Beam. Listen, hold on, bro. They're coming after you hard. So everybody in the chat, all 3 of you, Mario, Demetrius, the three damn musketeers over here, guys. We know who's cheated. We know they cheated for something, right? Technically speaking, they did cheat. But listen, understand this. The rule that they broke was not that serious. It happens in the pros. It's been considered to be removed for a while now by the NCAA. They're a good team regardless. They're winning their games. They still would have won those games even if they didn't do these sign stealing things. And not to mention, by the way, guys, Ohio State is being accused of this, and there's hard evidence that they did the same thing. And matter of fact, if you don't think a bunch of the big teams in the country have done exactly what Michigan did on some occasion, then you're dead wrong. You're stupid. You're just straight up stupid. Because, guys, if we investigated every single major team in the in college football, you could probably find that most of them did a very similar type of thing. Or
every team,
other shady thing.
Every team does it to a certain point, bro. Come on.
Yeah. So I understand why you're calling Michigan that, because
saying,
Michigan got found guilty, but that's just because they got found guilty.
I'm not saying my team's perfect.
I'm not saying every team puts a guy on the sidelines in fucking, Wardo glasses and a fucking mustache. That was kind of fucked up, but
look,
But
what's the difference? Crime is crime. Are you going to arrest someone for 15 years for murder or for petty theft? Exactly. My point.
Facts.
Anyways.
Also, by the way, hey, Bill, before you come after me for before you start chatting you guys don't know what you're talking about bullshit. Remember, the link is right there. I want y'all Bama fans to.
No, listen.
Don't want to.
Listen, I'm not sitting here and saying that Michigan shouldn't be punished for what we did.
I got a question for Bill.
All right, go ahead.
I got a question for Bill. Since Auburn was such a cupcake team and we barely beat them, are they considered a cupcake team now, or are y'all gonna consider them a mediocre team?
Word.
Since they were considered a cupcake team.
All right. The problem is I'm demanding respect because we earned it. That's why I'm demanding respect. I'm not demanding respect from Ohio State fans. I know I ain't going to get respect from them. But I'm demanding respect from neutral fans, fans of teams that doesn't really matter to Michigan in the grand scheme of things, really, because we fucking earned it. At the end of the day, Demetrius said we would lose to Purdue. What did we did? Win 48 or what was it? 42, 48 to 14? Said we were going to lose Ohio State. Win 30-24. Led the entire game outside of twice. And those 2 times, it wasn't even Ohio State lead. It was tied.
Let it be known that
we earned our fucking respect.
Yeah.
And honestly, if your head coach was there, them points would have been a lot more. Well,
exactly. We did it without our head coach.
And it's like I told you, though, earlier when I said it could be a toss-up between Ohio State and y'all because your head coach is gone. Look at the score difference. It was only by what? What was it? What was the final?
The final score was a 6-point differential in Michigan's favor.
So see, that's why I said head coaches make a difference in the football team. That's why I said Ohio State was going to give Michigan a kind of a run because your head coach is gone. Now, if your head coach was there, that game would have been a blowout.
I agree with this statement Mario said.
It just has to
Auburn,
be. It's just a head coach.
And Beam, bro, here's why I don't think you should, don't engage further. And by the way, this goes for you two in the chat as well. If Michigan ends up doing everything and winning the whole thing, you're not going to let them rest. The entire offseason, even Uncle Lou will do this. They're all going to yell about cheating this, cheating that, repeal the trophy. They don't deserve it. So just, guys, just don't fight it. And they're not going to win it anyway.
No, I know this, and I'm perfectly fine with it. And I don't care about the cheating thing. That's not what I'm angry about. I'm angry because Demetrius disappeared after saying we'd lose to Purdue and comes back after we beat Purdue and Ohio State and doesn't want to admit he's wrong. Doesn't want to be admitted. That's what I'm mad about.
I agree with that, Phoebe. You get respect when you deserve respect. Do really and truly know what the world knows about Michigan. What do they know about Michigan? LSU would put 60 on Michigan. Jesus Christ.
What?
Demetrius is just delusional.
Oh my God!
Michigan wins, it ought not. If Michigan wins it, it ought not to count. I mean, you can think what you think, but at the end of the day, we went out and beat a top number 2 ranked team without trailing them once. I think we deserve at least an ounce of respect, at least enough for Demetrius here to admit he was wrong about Michigan losing to Purdue and Ohio State, since those games happened and we went out and took care of business.
Beam, I feel your pain, bro, because I feel your pain, bro. But look,
Georgia, you know it. Georgia has gotten no respect the last 2 years.
No respect, none.
Now I get why Michigan's not getting respect. You cheated.
You're still not getting respect.
But damn, man.
Dude,
you really think who here really thinks in-person scouting is the only reason Michigan won games, or the majority of the reason we won games? No one really thinks that. Do they?
In the last 5 weeks, Georgia played fucking top-ranked teams, bro. But we had a cupcake schedule. Who they played?
Hey, Demetrius, stand your ground, man. I mean, I respect that, but I don't think you should be just tossing away their accomplishments because of accusations.
You can't listen, Demetrius. You don't have to say sorry or any of that, but you at least got to be a man and admit I was wrong about Purdue beating Michigan. I was wrong about Ohio State beating Michigan, because guess what? We didn't even cheat those games. We didn't have their signs of those games, and that's the fact. That's the fact.
Real quick, a sidetrack. I was so confused on why I clicked on a name to pop it up on the screen. It just disappeared. I'm like, what is going on?
Yeah, I got control too. Yeah.
I was like, what's happening? I'm being hacked. Mario said.
No, that's facts.
That's true.
That's facts. I can agree with that.
Nah, he didn't answer the question.
See, he can't answer it because now they're not. All of a sudden, they're not a cupcake team. They're a mediocre team because they gave Alabama a run. Now, if Alabama blew them out, it's still a cupcake. But now that they struggle,
Hey, it's exactly the same reason why when they struggled against Tennessee, out of a sudden Tennessee became a trap game for us. When at first it was an easy game for Georgia. Just because they give y'all a hard time does not mean they're gonna give us a hard time.
No, that's fact.
How good?
Anyways,
I'm
I'm done with arguing with the chat. It's clear as day. Demetrius just isn't a man. He's a little boy who doesn't want to admit when he's wrong. Doesn't know football. Thinks in-person scouting is the end of the world. He doesn't know football. He's just a boy. He's not a man. All right, done with it. Let's go on with the fucking show.
Yeah, I don't know what. Listen, I'm glad everybody's here. I'm just trying to talk about what happened yesterday. Jesus Christ, I didn't expect y'all to stay on the game for 5 hours.
Who has a better win? Who has a better win against Auburn, Georgia or Alabama?
Georgia.
we do.
Both of them were on the road in Georgia. Both of them were on the road. Both of them were at Auburn. Georgia won by more points. Plain and simple.
All right, everybody, chat and the voice call. Let's all talk about actual college football and not say this person didn't deserve that. All right, we talked about the game long enough. We did a stream about it. Very good stream. A lot of you were there. So let's talk about some other games real quick. So the Oregon State real fast. Obviously, that was a blowout win. Oregon beat.
That's
Oregon
an
State
impressive win from Oregon because.
Now,
Wow.
I think personally, this is going to give them huge momentum going into that championship game against Washington and for the rematch.
I'm not gonna lie, I got Oregon in that.
Yeah. Hey,
Yeah,
save
me
the
too.
predictions. Save the predictions. But yeah, I
Yeah,
think we
because
all
me and
have
you're gonna
Oregon
do a
in
whole
that.
podcast episode.
And hey,
My Wednesday and Friday show.
and Bo Nix is winning the Heisman.
Alright.
Bo Nix is winning the
This
Heisman.
is
Hey, don't tell Floppy that because a lot of LSU fans are standing on that. What's up?
this is one thing me and a bunch of other guys were talking about yesterday at the game.
Yeah,
Last night
wait,
the game.
hold on. Real quick,
Is
I have a question when it comes to Iron Bowl because I didn't catch the complete end of the Iron Bowl. Chip, do you know why they didn't count that pick six at the end of the game?
Oh yeah. So hold on.
He stepped out of
Real
bounds.
quick, it's because he stepped out of bounds.
Okay. Yeah. All right. UGA
All right.
UGA versus Oregon in the Natty. I mean, that's a possibility, but like, I don't think that'd be a close game. I just don't.
this is what we were all talking about last night at the game. I mean, it's a long shot for this to ever happen. All right, just say everybody loses in the top four this weekend.
That'd be wild.
If the top four teams, every one of us loses. How is the committee going to figure this one out?
Well, Oregon would
Dude,
easily get in.
Oregon gets in.
Yeah.
Oregon would be number one.
All right. Look, hold on. So let's say Georgia loses, Michigan loses, Washington
Jesus,
loses, and
man.
Florida State loses, and that means does Georgia Bulldogs. Does Texas lose?
Texas is in. Texas is in if they win.
All right. Look, so let's say Texas wins. That means your playoff will probably be Oregon and Texas will get in that scenario. Then then Bama would get in that scenario, and then the fourth team, maybe Washington. I don't know.
No, Beam. I'm sorry, but I'm actually kind of surprised you didn't immediately answer that question for who gets in number 4. And I'm gonna say Michigan would get in number 4 primarily because y'all beat the number 2 team in the country.
But
That's
here's
on
my
resume.
thing. If we were to lose to Iowa, fucking Iowa,
What?
right?
Iowa's a ranked team, though. Iowa's a ranked team.
Let's be so for real. We all Iowa's a ranked team because they keep finding a way to win, but we all know Iowa isn't a top 25 team in the country.
Yeah. So, hey,
So-
in that case, they would put Georgia then. They would put Georgia in.
I don't know. I would maybe in that scenario Georgia would get in at 4, but then you'd have a debate with Washington because Washington beat Oregon, but then lost to Oregon later.
Dude, it would be a huge controversy. I hope that does not
If
happen. Matter of
that
fact,
is
it
the
mean,
will.
it's not
chaos
gonna
scenario,
happen,
that
but
could
you
happen,
know-
but I don't think that will happen. I think Michigan obviously wins and gets in, right? Georgia will win and get in, and then Oregon and Washington, whoever wins that one gets in, and then the real debate is if Florida State will get in, because if Florida State wins, they get in, But if they lose, then Texas will get in if they win. But if they lose, then Washington or the loser of Washington Washington, if they lose, might get in. It's all over the place, man.
That final stretch for Georgia definitely helped us out, but it won't matter because we're gonna beat Alabama. So
Yeah. Because at the end of the day, I think we all
talking about.
No. I think at the end of the day, let's say Michigan's ranked 1 on Tuesday, right? Because they might. I don't think so, but they might, right? Let's say Michigan's ranked 1 on Tuesday. At the end of the day, come Selection Sunday, Georgia will be number 1 because they would have beaten Bama, you know?
yeah.
I mean, we know that. We all know that ain't going to happen. That was just something we talked about. We're like, we'd have to be on the committee then because then
No,
we'll
yeah,
have
it's fun. It's fun to think of the chaos scenarios, you know?
But we know that ain't gonna happen. The top, all
Yeah.
4 top.
Hey,
teams
on God, the playoffs should be Rutgers, Vandy, Virginia, and West Virginia.
Hey. Oh my god. Hey, big news by the way. I did not expect this shit to happen at all. Kentucky beating Louisville.
That was wild. That
was wild.
That definitely takes Louisville out the picture. I mean, they were damn near already out the picture, but they're for sure out of it now. And all they're really trying to do is play spoiler for Florida State, which is what Baylor was doing a couple of years ago against Oklahoma State, if we remember.
Yeah.
Hey, Octavian, I don't know if you're gonna show your face in here after what happened, bro, but y'all had that y'all were grown. Y'all should have had an
Where
offense
is
that
Octavian,
game.
man?
Your defense was doing great, but your offense went to sleep.
Oh, also, I know we probably don't care too much, but another news that broke out today: Oklahoma's offensive coordinator Jeff Lebby is now Mississippi State's new head coach.
Yeah. Seen that.
Did you hear who Texas A&M's head coach is?
They're trying to hire Ryan Day.
No, they're not. It's already good. They're gonna have a press conference on it. It's gonna be that Mike Elko from Duke.
Ooh,
They got the Duke head coach. It was
Mike Elko?
March 2. Yeah, March.
Yeah.
He
Turned
was
it down. He
interviewed,
turned it down.
but they turned him down. And they brought in that Mike Elko, whatever his name is from Duke. He's going to be the new head coach for A&M.
Oh,
Mario, no,
got
do not even put that possible image in my head. If we have to go through what we did 2 years ago again, I'm gonna lose my shit. Please just beat them once.
Mario, I'm gonna be so for real, Mario. I don't see a scenario where Bama gets in unless they beat Georgia, and even if they beat Georgia, Bama still needs help.
Yeah, they need a lot of help.
I know a lot. I know a lot of Bama fans think they should be ranked ahead of Texas. I know a lot of Bama fans think they should be ranked ahead of Texas, but once I'm gonna be so for real, Texas will beat Oklahoma State, and once Texas wins that conference championship game, Bama's playoff hopes are over. I'm sorry.
Yeah, they're done. They're done.
Like,
Yeah.
Bama needs too much to happen. It's Duke's coach. Honestly, not a bad hire, but we'll see. It's Texas A&M.
Hey, Ryan Day's staying in Ohio, which is good news for Michigan.
He can't win games, bro. He can't win games.
Yeah, I know he cannot.
But did you know? Hey, listen. Sharon Moore, our interim head coach for the game, right? He has the same amount of wins against top 5 teams as Ryan Day does. Sharon Moore is 1-0 against top 5 teams. Ryan Day 1-6.
Wow.
Hey, Ryan Day would be a perfect Notre Dame coach. Just saying. All right. You know what? I'm gonna give a little bit more attention on Ohio State, Michigan, just for this reason only. I think we learned a lot about this game, and here's what I think we learned about. We learned that there's a few, and listen, Beam, I'm not trying to say what some of us have been saying about how, like, y'all barely beat Ohio State.
No, hold on,
I think...
Oh.
Shit, what's up?
Demetrius with the Oklahoma State upset over Texas. I mean, Oklahoma State could do it. They are playing good
Demetrius,
football.
you're an upset lover, bro.
Demetrius is an upset lover that doesn't know how to, stand when he's wrong. Anyways, what are you saying, Kip?
Yeah. I think we found a weakness in Michigan.
Oh, what is that?
I think y'all can't cover the big boys. Marvin Harrison was running loose. As a matter of fact, if CJ
Alright,
Stroud was still an
hold
Ohio
on.
State Buckeye,
Nah,
there
hold
would
on.
have been there would have been some different things.
Hold on. Let me put this to rest right now.
Unless I'm wrong.
Let me put this to rest right now.
All right.
Right now.
All right. Oh, Georgia Bulldogs hit out.
All right.
Hey, Georgia Bulldogs, if you're just trying to chill in the chat, that's cool
All right,
with
listen.
me, man. Hope you just stay here.
Listen, Marvin Harrison had 5 receptions for 118 yards and 1 touchdown, right? That is a good performance for a receiver. I can't sit here and lie. But we did cover him when we needed to cover him. Yeah, he did give Ohio State life. He's the reason Ohio State stayed in that game. I'm not gonna knock him. He's a once in a lifetime player. Let's be so for real right now. Any team in the country would want Marvin Harrison Jr.
Okay, Beam.
Right.
That's 2 words why Michigan won't beat Georgia. Brock Bowers.
That's what I was trying to get to.
No, I saw where you're getting to. But here's the thing. I understand what you're saying, and I think Brock Bowers would have a good game against Michigan, but Michigan can cover the people they need to cover when it matters. They're not Auburn. Like that's let's be fair. Auburn can't cover even the mediocre people.
I agree with that.
We can cover them when it matters. However, we can't cover them perfectly. That is our biggest thing.
Brock Bowers toasted y'all 2 years ago, bro. He was a freshman.
I don't know about that, Flo B, because Blake Corum had 2 touchdowns. I'll take 88 yards and 2 touchdowns over 118 yards and 1 touchdown.
I was about to say y'all can't run the ball against Georgia, but fuck me, after what just happened, I don't know if I'm pretty sure you will be able to. But I don't know. I just think that game against Ohio State finally showed everybody that Michigan is not as unstoppable as we felt like they were. I definitely am not. I think the Maryland game showed we're not unstoppable. Yeah.
The Ohio State game, that was the first team Michigan played. Come on, let's be honest. That was the first team Michigan played.
Put some respect on Penn State. Put some respect on Penn State. Is Penn State on Ohio State level? No. But
man, come on.
Put some respect on Penn State is a top 10, top 15 team.
Dude, they have Drew Allure as quarterback. Come on, bro.
I get what you're saying, but let's not forget football is a team sport.
Exactly. But still, Drew Allure, come on, bro.
Besides Penn State and Ohio State, we can't do this. We can't do this. Who they play? We got to stop doing this. Who have they played argument? The schedule. Let's set some facts. We get this. These college football schedules get made like 10, 15 years in advance. All right.
Of course, man.
Now I want everyone to know realignment has fucked both Georgia's and Michigan's schedule this year. We were supposed to play UCLA this year, but it got canceled because they're coming to the Big Ten. Georgia was supposed to play Oklahoma. Right?
Yeah.
So this whole who have they played argument is even weaker this year since fucking chaos has happened because the Pac-12 decided to fucking die, right? So schedules had to get last minute switches, which of course all the big schools have their fucking schedules filled. So you got to do fucking small schools and shit, right?
Right.
So this and again, you play the teams in front of you, right?
Exactly.
Listen.
That's what I say all the time, bro.
Check me out. Missouri beat Arkansas 48-14. Bama beat Arkansas 24-21. When you play nobodies, you dominate, right? Michigan dominated every single team that they played outside of Maryland and Ohio State. Maryland, that was a scary game. That was a bad game. No excuses. Ohio State, top 5 team. We led the entire game outside of twice, which it was the beginning of the game, tied 0-0, and when it was tied 17-17, right? And Penn State, we smacked them across the face too on the road. It was 24-9, and they got a garbage time touchdown to make it a 9-point game at the end of the game. Like, Michigan dominated the nobodies they played. So this whole who have they played argument just doesn't work. It doesn't. Not only has schedules gone fuck all this year because of realignment, but you're supposed to dominate the nobodies you played. And that's what Michigan did.
Absolutely. You're right, Bean.
Why didn't UGA play the Sooners? It's because Oklahoma is going to the SEC, so they can't do so the way these Power 5 teams like to schedule each other, right, is they like to do a home and home series. So one example I can give is Texas and Michigan. We play Texas next year at home, and then a few years later we play Texas on the road, right? That is a home and home series against a Power 5 team. That's how these Power 5 teams like to schedule each other. So Oklahoma was supposed to play Georgia at home. So Georgia's supposed to go on the road and play Oklahoma, right? But and it's supposed to be a home and home non-con game, right? But because Oklahoma is coming to the SEC, right, there would be no way for Oklahoma to return that favor as a non-con game back in 2027 when that game would have taken place. So both games had to get scheduled due to realignment.
Right.
Well, Bama played. Well, the reason, again, Mario, Bama played Texas this year and last year because both years Texas were in the Big 12. So Bama and Texas were able to fulfill that home and home agreement, not UCLA and Michigan and not Georgia, Oklahoma, based off how they scheduled it. And that's one thing the NCAA needs to change. Stop scheduling these damn games 10, 15 years in advance. You should only go to like 5 years in advance because us fans, we get hyped for these big games. Then they get canceled because of unlikely forces. And no problem, Mario. It's a very confusing thing.
So I'm just making sure we have the facts here. Jesus. They are made about 10 years in advance. Okay. So it is an exaggeration, guys. They're made a decade. So the schedules for 2032 are basically out there. 2032?
Well, not all the schedules. The conference schedules aren't made, but the non-con schedules get made like 10, 15 years in advance, and it's ridiculous.
Right. And who the fuck does that? Do like the NFL, man. You know, schedule from year to year, bro. I mean, you know, we don't need to know who we're playing.
College scheduling and NFL scheduling works very differently. So I would say schedule up to 5 years in advance.
Yeah, well, I don't need that far out, bro. Come on, man.
5 years in advance is a lot more explainable than 15, 10 years in advance, though.
Did I fix the problem?
Yeah.
Maybe. Hopefully you can stay in now, man. We do hear you, though.
No, but that's what I wanted to talk about real quick about our defense.
Yep.
This is what a lot of us were talking about at the game Saturday. I mean, it could
hold on. Let's do some research because what's the injury report of this upcoming week?
For who? What? Right now, if you're talking about
who are we gonna have out against Bama? Who's in? Who's out?
Nobody. That's
nobody.
That was the whole catch. That's why they didn't play McConkey or Bowers. That injury they were talking about, that was just an excuse.
Okay, so Bowers, McConkey, and Thomas should be back then.
And Ratliff and Ratliff should be back too.
Oh, Ratledge was playing. Ratledge was playing in the Tech game. Our whole offensive line was there.
So they'll be there. Okay, so those three guys are there for sure. Here's my only question though, and I think despite the fact that some individuals do not agree, I think Dumas Johnson. Oh shit! Speak of the devil. Dumas Johnson, will he be back?
No.
His shoulder.
How many SEC teams do y'all see being in the playoff with 12 teams? Remember, Texas and Sooners. I don't think Texas and Oklahoma are going to be that great next year, in all honesty.
Okay, well, I think the Georgia defense is this. Hold on, I don't know if he's still in here, but the soccer, one of the other soccer guys in here, but our defense, because like I said, I've told y'all this before. I'm a soccer fan, and how it works over there is you can have a team who's really good skill wise, suck at everything they do because they're in the wrong system. I think our defense is a system-based defense where you have to be smart and has to go into a game and has to set the right game plan for this defense to follow. Because if they don't, then they're gonna end up like what they were in the Georgia.
No. Chip. I'm gonna have to disagree with you on that, bro. Okay, you have a system, and okay, you have a game plan, but then if the game plan is not working, you make adjustments, and that's what Kirby Smart does, bro. Kirby Smart is the best coach. Come on, bro. You guys know this. Kirby Smart, Glenn Schumann, fucking Will Muschamp. They are the best at making adjustments, man. Dude, come on. You've seen it in every game we played. Every team we played has jumped. Listen, hold up. Every team we played has jumped out to a fucking lead. We were trailing. We've made adjustments. And what happened after we made adjustments, bro? We ran away, bro. Come on, man. It's about adjustments. You know, you can be come on, man. You can be a good coach, but if you can't make adjustments, you're not a fucking great coach. That's what make great fucking coaches. Nick Saban, fucking Kirby Smart. Come on, bro. You make adjustments in the game.
But Bama's offense is so one dimensional that we're not gonna need any adjustments. I think if he solidifies
Chip, you can't say that, bro. Well, what if Mildew, breaks out and runs on runs for 2 touchdowns on us?
That's what I mean. You have to prevent that from happening. That's the biggest thing you got to prevent is his legs. Stop his legs. He's gonna freak out on the throw. He can't throw.
Right, Chip, you just made my point. You make adjustments for that shit, bro. You make adjustments in game. You know what I'm saying? It's fine to talk about after the game what happened. Well, we didn't do this or we didn't do that. Dude, during the game, you make fucking adjustments, and that's what made Kirby Smart such a good fucking coach, man.
My actual point was which we would both agree on is, I think this defense has the talent and the ability to be world beaters if the adjustments in the system are made correctly. That's
exactly okay. Look. Georgia's young, bro. They got some young players, man. At number 6, the cornerback, he's a fucking freshman. They have a couple of players that they have to, kind of help out, man. That's what the adjustments are for, man. You know what I'm saying? I mean, just look at the Tech game. That quarterback fucking ran all over us, bro, for a little bit. We made adjustments.
And that's another thing.
Yeah.
That's what I was going to talk about. If you think about it, who do we got next right after Tech? We got Alabama. Like we were all talking in the stands. This could just be a theory we were talking, but it kind of makes sense when we were talking about it. We're not going to play our best defense against Georgia Tech to show Alabama what we can really do.
Exactly. You're right about that. You're right about that. But still,
we didn't go all out on Georgia Tech because we don't want Alabama to see what we can do, because then Alabama can make adjustments and then we'll have to readjust.
You're right, bro. You're right about that.
If we can keep Alabama thinking our defense is not good, they're going to have to make adjustments, but at that time it could be too late for them.
I agree with that. I agree with that, but I mean, still, I mean, we're playing Alabama. This is not Auburn or fucking Kentucky we're playing. This is fucking Alabama. Come on now.
Well, also,
I'm gonna say this. I think Missouri's offense is about equivalent to Alabama's offense. In my opinion, those two offenses are equivalent.
I agree with that.
That's fair. That's fair, but at least Missouri's offense is like more consistent.
Missouri has a running back. Alabama don't. Alabama's got mildew. That's it.
And also I want to hold on a second. Where did Mario say? Yeah, right here. With Kirby Smart, he won the majority of his national champions. After Kirby Smart left, Saban only won 2. Now, I'm not saying that's just because Kirby Smart left. All I'm saying is, with Kirby Smart and Nick Saban, that's an unstoppable force right there. It's like when we said if they had Lincoln Riley as offensive coordinator, you have Nick Saban as the head coach, and you have Kirby Smart as the defensive coordinator. Guys, that team, whoever they're coaching, is over. That's the dream team in terms of coaching staff.
Well, yeah, we can say that. We can say that, but you got to have the players to back it up, though. You got to have the recruits, bro. Those
guys would recruit.
Yeah, well, I mean, the coaches are one thing, but you got to have the players. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Key to the SEC championship game is who makes less mistakes and takes advantage of opportunities. That's true.
I think Georgia wins by 10. You know, in my opinion, this is my opinion, bro. Okay, Georgia wins by 10, but it's going to be a close game for a little bit. You know what I mean?
Georgia either ends up winning by 10 or by 20 plus, in my opinion.
Damn, 20 plus, really?
No, listen. Georgia
I
either
agree.
has a close game against Bama or comes out and makes a statement.
Well, Beam, if they come out and make a statement and win by 20 against Bama, your Wolverines ain't got a chance then, bro.
Yeah, Beam, if
You're
that
not wrong.
happens, bro,
You're not
it's
wrong.
over.
You're not wrong.
It's over.
You're not wrong.
Hey, Beam, if Georgia beats Bama by, if Georgia beats Bama by 20 plus, Michigan ain't got a chance, bro.
No, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. So I'm gonna be rooting for Bama to keep it close.
Come on now, man.
I'll be rooting for Georgia to win just because I want these damn Bama fans to shut the fuck up about making
Unless
the playoffs.
Unless Bama is that bad, but they're not. They still have some quality talent on the field.
Anyways, all right. I want to bring this up because Demetrius brought up like a 12-team playoff format. I just put it in the chat too. Bro, the 12-team playoff should have so happened this year. But right now, using the current AP pool, why the AP pool, not the playoff pool? Well, the playoff pool isn't updated. The AP pool is, right? A 12-team playoff would be Georgia, Michigan, Washington, Florida State, Texas, Tulane, Oregon, Ohio State, Bama, Missouri, Ole Miss, and Penn State.
Damn, that would be fine. I like that.
That would be your 12-team playoff this year if it was this year.
Yeah.
Now, a lot of people would be like, "Why Tulane?" Well, it's your top 6 conference champions, then it's 6 at-large teams. So in this case, your 5 Power 5 champions and Tulane because they're the highest ranked group of 5 team. And then
Beam, are you telling me James Madison would not get in? Come on, bro.
They wouldn't they wouldn't get in because they're not the highest ranked group of 5 teams.
I know, right? I'm just fucking with you.
Hey, by the way, actually James Madison is indeed going bowling. Not enough teams went 6-6, so they're
yes, they are.
They get to bypass the rule and go bowling. I'm happy.
And so does Jacksonville State.
Yep, the other Gamecocks that actually had a good season.
I know, right?
South Carolina is poverty.
Oh my God!
Can y'all really believe poverty? South Carolina lost to poverty Clemson. That's crazy.
That's wild.
I know, right?
That's trash versus garbage right there.
Clemson's never going back.
Hey, look,
Clemson's run is over.
Speaking of, that's what my question is to you guys, you two guys. What the fuck is? Where do you think Clemson is going, man? I mean, are they going to be bad?
Clemson is going back to what they were, a solid team that can win 8 to 10 games, but nothing more. They're going to be the Penn State of the ACC.
Beam, you're right. So I mean, okay. So how long does Dabo hold on there? How long are they going to keep him there, bro?
He either has the right to stay there as long as he wants because he did win 2 national titles over there and multiple playoff appearances and multiple national title appearances, or he goes he lasts maybe 2-3 more years. Because
then he goes
I don't. Demetrius says Dabo gets fired next year. I don't see that happening unless Clemson just has a god awful season.
Do you think he's going to be the next head coach of Alabama?
No, he's not going to Bama. He's not coaching Bama. If Dabo's going to go anywhere, I don't see him sticking around in college. I see him probably going to the NFL. I don't necessarily think he wants to be in the NFL at the moment, but I think the most realistic stop for him as a head coach after Clemson would be the NFL. I don't see him sticking around at the college level. Either he goes to NFL or he starts coaching high school for whatever reason.
Okay, well, I mean, say in the NFL, do you think a head coach or a coordinator?
Probably a head coach.
Really? You think an NFL team would take a chance on that? A head coach?
I think they would. Dabo's proved himself to be a good head coach, man. I mean, as much as we like to clown Dabo, he's proved himself to be a good head coach. He's won 2 national titles, has made 4 national titles, including the 2 he won, made 5, 6 playoff appearances.
But look at Saban's record in the NFL. He's a great head coach in college, but he didn't do shit in the NFL, bro.
No, that is true, but that's not always the case. Jim Harbaugh is a great coach at college level and was a great coach in the NFL. I mean, let's not forget Jim Harbaugh made a Super Bowl before, you know.
No, that's Jim Harbaugh is going back to the NFL. He'll
No,
be a head coach.
he's going back to the NFL, but you know, I'm saying Dabo could be a similar thing. I feel like NFL teams would take a chance on Dabo because
I think
it
I
has
think
been proven
Dabo.
they can be great.
I think Dabo has too much of a fucking ego, bro. I think he's
Fair
like
enough.
Urban Meyer.
No, that's fair. That's fair. Dabo doesn't have an ego.
Demetrius, Kirby is not Jermaine Burton. He's not going to Alabama.
No,
Wasn't Jermaine Burton like one of your best players that transferred to Bama? Isn't that like what happened?
no, he wasn't that good at Georgia.
Oh,
All right, so everybody, by the way, we want to talk about next year real quick because they finally updated the dates a little bit. I just want to show y'all right now real quick. 1 second. All right, so y'all can see here, Clemson will be the opening game in Atlanta. That's going to be an easy game. Clemson's not getting any better next year. They'll be another cupcake team, in my personal opinion, especially with that game being in Atlanta. It'll be a very similar game to what Oregon was last year in the same stadium. Probably a 49-10 type of game for us, especially considering that we're going to get better offensively and defensively. Then we have whoever the heck that is, Tennessee Tech at home. So our first 2 games will be easy, right? And our last 2 games, guys, it's at home against these 2 teams. Look at that. Easy, right?
garbage and garbage.
Everything, it's garbage to begin, garbage to end. Look at everything in between. That's the question. Here's the teams that haven't been. So what do you guys think the dates are going to be?
All right, hold on. All right, so the third game, give me Mississippi State.
You think they'll put Mississippi State there?
Mississippi State. Don't you guys
Okay.
play Auburn and Tennessee at a very specific time of year or no?
Do we?
Isn't Tennessee like around November?
Yeah, like don't
Every
you
year?
guys don't you guys play those teams at a very specific time every year? Kind of like how we play Ohio State at the end of the year every year.
We play Florida. We play Florida the same time every year, right?
Yeah, Florida's already in its spot.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah,
No,
give me.
so everybody, these are easy wins. That's 5 wins in the bag. Okay.
All right,
Let's
yeah.
go. Okay, so Mississippi there.
Then Texas.
I think we put Auburn after that.
No, I put Texas. I think you'd get 3 non-con games before you go completely into SEC schedule.
All right, then
Yeah.
Texas. Okay.
Then Auburn.
Auburn on the 28th. Okay, and then Tennessee on October 5th. No,
Yeah.
we usually play them after.
Yeah, we just
Kentucky.
play them in November.
Kentucky.
Right? Yeah.
This is kind of fun. I kind of want to do this in my free time.
Yeah, then Kentucky after that. All right, and then we should put. Oh, I think after that we put Alabama.
See, I don't know with the Bama game. I feel like that will be after Florida.
Yeah, I think so.
I feel like they'll
yeah.
purposely schedule that as a November game because that's going to be a big game. I don't know. It's really hard.
Oh
But
wait,
looking-
guys, there's two teams that aren't. There's 2 helmets that aren't on here because there's like 7 TBAs. There's 2 more TBAs than there are helmets.
5. All right, wait. There's 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You have 12 teams on there.
No. But look at the TBAs though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
9. That why is that so weird? Oh, bye weeks.
We're gonna have 2 bye weeks.
We got 2.
Yeah, because
Oh.
you got a week 0 game against Clemson.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's on. Oh shit. Okay, so when do you think the bye weeks are then?
Before one of them's gonna be before Florida.
Yeah. Actually, yeah, absolutely. One before Florida every year.
Yeah, it's one before Florida. Okay.
One before Florida, and then one in between the 2 games. Like so, you know, have those 3 TBAs? Florida behind
Yeah.
Florida, the third one.
So this one and then the October 5th.
Uh,
Oh, September.
no. So October, the one right before Florida, and then 2 weeks after Florida.
Yeah.
November 9th
Yeah,
or 16th. Okay.
schedule
yeah.
predicting.
Well, let's just honestly, it doesn't matter what we play. To be
Anyways,
honest.
looking at this, the ceiling, of course, 12-0. The floor, that's 10-2.
Yeah, that's 10-2. Listen,
Dude,
guys,
dude,
Auburn's not
bro,
getting.
if we go 12-0 next year, this shit would be epic, man.
Oh yeah, no.
Are you
The,
kidding?
the ceiling by far is 12-0, but the floor is 10-2 because you go to Texas, you go to Tuscaloosa, and then
Yeah, we go
Auburn
to
at
Bama.
home, which Auburn I'm expecting to at least be a little bit better.
Georgia Bulldogs thinks the Alabama game would be the third game.
The third game? No. It won't be that earlier. It won't be that early.
No.
The Texas
no.
game, the Texas game will be before the Bama game. I'm sure of it. I think. I call Texas non-con. Texas isn't a non-con game. I'm stupid.
Well,
Yeah, no, they're SEC next year.
We're all in agreement. These 5 that are scheduled dates, those are wins. These teams suck ass. They'll suck ass.
Oh yeah, All right, looking
Auburn,
at this,
guys. Auburn, come on, guys. It's at home. It's a win.
I'll say that's a dub. Mississippi State, dub.
same.
Tennessee
at
dub.
home. At home, yeah. Those are okay. So at that point, you're already at what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You're at 8 wins. So you're already 8-0 at that point. Now you have the 4 road games. I can't predict this game this year, man. I can't. I have to wait, dude.
Yeah, we got to really see what happens because we can't use this year for next year, right?
What if Saban leaves? You know, like what if Saban's out?
All right, look. I'm going to say my way too early Georgia Bulldogs 2024 prediction: 11-1 with a loss at Texas.
I think I think we beat Bama. We beat Kentucky.
I would agree with that.
Easy. That one, guys, we know how to beat Kentucky on the road or at home, so that's fine.
4 in a row, Demetrius. That's crazy.
Ole Miss is gone. So it's just Bama and Texas that I'm concerned about, and I think the way Bama's going down trajectory-wise, and I think how we're going up, I think we handle business with the Bama easily. Yeah. And Texas, dude, Texas. We might lose to
Who's our quarterback next year? Who's our quarterback next year?
I don't know. You might get one through recruiting. I think.
Well, we have I almost called him Ariola. We have
Raiola.
We have Raiola. He's the guy that's coming in from recruiting. So that's the recruitment guy, but he's too young. So I think
Beck still has another year.
So Dale, so Raiola's got to stick around a little bit for him to grow before he starts anything. So I think we save him. However, which of the 3 guys see the field next year?
Beck has another year. You know that, right? He can come back.
I don't think he's staying.
I don't think he's staying, man.
I think he goes to the NFL easily.
Dale, if he wins the national championship this year, he's leaving.
The only way he stays is if y'all don't win a national title.
So we got Vandergriff or what's the other guy's name?
Stockton.
Stockton. Gunnar Stockton, yeah.
I think Vandergriff starts.
Yeah.
Well,
I say this without knowing anything from either of them.
It's possible to have them as the third game.
Both of them are 5 stars though, bro.
I know that. They both should be really good. But,
I don't know.
My way too early prediction is 11-1 with a loss at Texas.
I can agree with that.
Change.
We still get in though because 12-team playoff and we're in for 4 in a row.
No, that's fact, bro. Listen, all this playoff bickering shit will not matter no more.
No, this shit's fixing to be over with.
Like I'm so glad we don't have to bicker who's going to be in the playoffs and who isn't, right? Because it's not gonna matter no more. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
But if you're a good team and you don't make the top 12 with 12 slots open for your ass, you're a sorry team.
Well, okay. Listen. You can be a good team and still not make the top 12 because it's not the top 12, right? All right. So look, you look at the top. It's the 6 highest ranked conference champions, right? That's why if the 12-team playoff would happen today, Tulane would get in, even though they're not in the top 12, right? But then after that, those next 6 spots, those are taken up by the next top 12 teams. So you look at the top 12 more for the at-large teams and not necessarily for the conference champion teams, right?
That's true. But
Right.
it still gives you more opportunity. Like,
Oh yeah, 100%. If you don't make the 12-team playoff, you are either mediocre or good enough. You are good, but just not enough. You know what I'm saying?
Shit. So next year you could have 3 losses and still make the playoffs.
Yeah, you could. You really could.
yeah, how many
really
three
could.
loss teams are in the top 12 right now?
None.
No, not
Oh,
in the top
Jesus.
10, but the Tennessee's still ranked. LSU, what? They got
LSU is the highest ranked 3-loss team at 13.
Wait, guys. So hold on.
Brock and Gunner are transferring. We have 2 5-star
Brock and
QBs in the 24 class. I don't know about that.
Patriots. This
No,
better not be
they're
no.
not.
This better not be no fake news. Wait, we're saving predictions for later on this week.
Me
12-team
Chip,
playoff,
all right,
yeah.
question, Chip. Are we gonna do the predictions here, or are me and you just gonna do the predictions on my podcast?
All right, so yeah. Just to answer that question real quick is so on Wednesday's show, I'm gonna have a Wednesday show. We're gonna spend the majority of that show being predictions, right?
Okay. And then we'll just
and then
reiterate them on my podcast.
Well, yeah, because your podcast isn't only college football, so
Yeah. But I do have
Um,
conference championship predictions on there.
yeah.
Beam,
And
hey,
then-
Beam and Chip. I'm out, bro. I'll
Oh,
talk
all
to
right.
you guys
See you,
later.
Dale.
All right,
See
man.
you,
See you guys.
Bulldogs.
Yes, sir.
But and then Friday, it's ranked day for me. You know how we had that with Beam on Friday? That's gonna
Oh,
that's my
yeah.
day.
Ooh,
Friday's
that-
my day.
Oh, that's gonna be great. That's gonna be great.
Everyone needs to be there because I'm gonna go crazy. I'm gonna let y'all, call in and give your feedback on it. But the majority of Friday will be a rant. I want Bill there. Matter of fact, I'm gonna challenge Bill to a 1-on-1 for Friday. But Beam,
Bro, oh God.
is the 12-team playoff just gonna make bowls useless? Like,
It does make bowl games a bit more but like college football clearly is going into a direction where bowl games are becoming less and less needed, right? This is actually an
what's the
interesting
bowl
discussion.
Or,
So
yeah,
all right,
like-
listen. If you're a mediocre team, the reason you want bowl games is those 15 extra practices, because then you can use those 15 extra practices to get better, right? Because keep in mind, under NCAA rule, you're only allowed to have a certain amount of practices, right? If that was the rule Michigan broke, then yeah, that'd be a level 1 violation if you ask me. Anyways,
yeah.
So it will make bowl games obsolete, but it will make the New Year 6 games matter so much more because all 6 New Year 6 games will be in the 12-team playoff. So instead of just the 2 New Year 6 games that matter being the playoff games, all of them will matter again, right? Because let's be so for real. This year, you don't give a fuck about any New Year 6 game outside of the Sugar Bowl and Rose Bowl because those are the playoff bowls, right?
Yeah.
So at least it does give the New Year 6 bowls a lot more prominence now, but it does make every other bowl game more obsolete, like the Outback Bowl. Nobody gives a fuck about the Outback Bowl. Like, who cares, So that does suck, but, sometimes you need to change for the greater good, even if it means getting rid of great tradition in history.
Nah, yeah. Holy fuck. Wait, I can see
That was-
2025?
That was kind of poetic.
It was. What the? Austin Peay? UCLA? Beam.
Who is this?
Beam, this is the 2025 schedule.
UCLA.
We play UCLA.
All right, UCLA lost. Austin Peay lost. No, I'm joking.
Nah, chill.
I'm
Chill.
joking.
Let's see what they got for 2026. Hold on.
Oh,
This
boy.
is the last
Oh, boy.
one. This is the last
All
one
right.
they got. Who we got? UCLA again?
Home and home. Louisville.
Louisville, dude. Oh my God, we're gonna play Louisville, guys.
Oh my God, it's the
Such a-
biggest game of the century.
Biggest game of the century in 2026. Be there,
Oh God.
guys. Yeah, guys. Okay, so in 2026, after you guys watch the World Cup, tune into Georgia and Louisville. Trust.
Oh yeah, the World Cup, man. Ooh. Anyways, let's
I'm
not
a
get on
soccer channel, so-
sports. Anyways,
I'm a soccer channel, so I'm gonna be there.
yes, sir. But nah, I guess we're about to do final statements, it looks like.
Oh
But
yeah, we've been alive for an hour and a half. Plus, I gotta go.
yeah,
see
all right.
some business.
Final statements. Demetrius, fuck you. Fuck you. You are not a man. You cannot admit what you're wrong. I can understand the whole cheating thing, but at least be able to admit when you're wrong. We beat Ohio State and Purdue. You're wrong. Just admit it. Next thing is oh, hi Jack. You've just been sitting here. Who is Jack? Is Jack a fan of a team? Do you know?
No, Jack is one of the supporters. Is part of the soccer community.
Oh, okay. All right. On top of that, Bill, you're football illiterate. Then all right. I'll save predictions for later, but we all know my Michigan Wolverines are gonna smack the fuck out of the Iowa Hawkeyes. I do hope Cade McNamara.
Shit.
Oh, what?
Floby. Matter of fact, as soon as I come off the stream and I get back home from what I'm about to do, as soon as I get home,
He'll clip it.
As soon as I get home, it's gonna be on YouTube.
All right,
because all I gotta do is just I'm gonna add some edits, by the way. So yeah.
Then also I do gotta say hope for a speedy recovery from Zach Zinter and Cade McNamara. Zach Zinter, of course, had an emergency surgery from getting injured in the game yesterday, and Cade McNamara, which if you remember was the Michigan QB in 2021, he sadly is out with an injury, so will not be able to play against Michigan in the Big Ten championship game.
Yeah.
The conference selection day is coming upon us. We have Tuesday with one more set of rankings, then selection day. It's going to be interesting. Obviously, a lot of scenarios at play, but I honestly think all the teams that are going to take care of their that should take care of business should take care of business. The only one that I'm questionable on is Florida State. So, I guess if I were to give my playoff predictions right now. All right.
Save it.
Save playoff predictions. All right. Well, I'll save my playoff predictions, but
we're saving that.
But at the end of the day, no matter what, I think the teams who are going to take care of business will take care of business, which means Alabama, you are not making the playoffs. You need too much help. I'm sorry.
Yep. Well, ladies and gentlemen, my closing statement is
Demetrius.
And
I just want to throw a random stray bull out there. Southern Cal, you're sorry as fuck.
Damn. Well, shit. Demetrius, I appreciate you tuning in. I appreciate you getting Beam stirred up because it provides for content. And
I am very entertaining when angry.
It shows why Beam is very good as a co-host here. And Bill
I'm
Valentine,
passionate about my team.
I hope you accept the challenge. And I hope you're there. I hope you're ready to lose to my Georgia Bulldogs once again in a bowl game. And Demetrius saying he'll never apologize. Good for you, man. Stand your ground. Jack Panera, I appreciate you tuning in. I hope you learned a few things about, college football. And don't worry, Jack, that thing I always talk about in the Discord, when it comes to having my own soccer-related show, it's going to happen. I just want to wait for the college football season to cool down, maybe sometime in December because I think there's a derby happening in December, but we'll do that. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, Demetrius, Jack, Georgia Bulldogs, Mario,
Bill, Octavian,
Jeff
even
Roy,
though he wasn't here,
Dale, everybody who's tuned in, Flo,
me
guys,
and Chip.
Ladies and gentlemen, go Dogs,
go Blue, go Wolverines.
Y'all have yourselves a good night.
An amazing
see y'all
night.
Wednesday.
Oh yeah.